So I recommend that everyone take a probiotic every day the rest of your life. Doesn't matter what age you are, because your microbiome is so important, all that healthy bacteria in you. It hugely affects what diseases and problems you do have or you don't have. And the good news is there's so many to choose from. And the bad news is there's so many to choose from. So don't get overwhelmed. I can simplify it for you. I would put probiotics into about 3 different categories. The first category makes up almost everything you're going to find and buy over the counter. They're usually consisting of 2 different species, bifidobacterium and lactobacillus. And then it could contain 2 or 20 strains, and then there's tons of different subtypes of those 2 bacteria. So there's all different ones of those 2 species, and that's mostly what you're going to find. Then there's a unique type of fungus or yeast called Saccharomyces boulardii. It actually comes from the lychee fruit, and it helps get rid of and push out bad yeast and bad bacteria. It's also great for your immunity. It's even been used to manage or prevent bad gut infections like C. difficile that you get from taking too many antibiotics. And then lastly, there's this unique group that you don't find very much. They're called soil-based or spore-forming probiotics. They're more stable bacteria. It's the family called Bacillus, and it lives in the soil, but we don't tend to get exposed to a whole lot of dirt, so not many of us have it in our body, but it has a lot of health benefits too. So my point is, mix it up. There's all different kinds to choose from, and because they're not regulated by the FDA, you really don't know what quality you're getting. So don't buy the same brand, same type, and take it the rest of your life, because you want to benefit from all these different kinds out there. You don't really know the quality, and you also want this diverse environment of all different bacteria. They all offer different health benefits, and then by mixing it up, you may find that you feel a lot better when you try different ones because maybe you were deficient. One tip to look for a quality supplement: some manufacturers will vacuum pack their probiotics where you punch them out. So don't punch them all out and put them in a pill container, because once they get exposed to air, they significantly degrade and lose their potency. So that's one tip, except for that soil-based organism ones. Those are stable, so those don't need to be vacuum packed. Lastly, never forget the wonderful food forms of probiotics, which are great supplements too, from yogurt and kefir, but be very careful with those because they can be chock full of sugar. I've been shocked when I've grabbed some and looked at it. And then sugar feeds our bad bacteria and messes up our microbiome, so you'd be defeating the purpose. There's also kombucha, and then my personal favorite is cultured vegetables. So bottom line, mix up your diet, mix up your probiotics, because variety is the spice of life. Research shows that clicking the thumbs up and subscribe button will make fingers healthy and strong, and besides, it's free.